Hi guys, today we're going to learn how to draw a bunny. So let's see the supplies we're going to need. First you're going to need half a sheet of paper, then a scrap piece of paper that can fit 6 fingers onto it, then some scissors, crayons, markers, and some glue. So let's see how we're going to draw this bunny. So to draw this bunny, you're going to need to take a circular thing to trace around, like this lid over here, and place it slightly lower than the middle of your paper, and you're going to trace around it so you get a nice circle. So once you have that circle, that's going to be your bunny's head, and our bunny's going to be holding a carrot, so we'll draw a little triangle underneath the circle, so a V shape, and then you connect the V and draw a little squiggle at the end for the leaves on the carrot. And then for the bunny's body, we're going to take a smooth curvy line down to the bottom corners of the paper. Now for the bunny's ears, we need to make nice big ears for the bunny so he can hear well. So we're going to take a 1-finger gap at the top of the bunny's head and draw around there so we have some space between the ears. Now on either side of the bunny, we're going to take a straight line from the top corner of the paper down to the bunny's head, and do the same thing on the other side. And we're going to use that line so we can use it as a guideline to draw a large U shape around the bunny's ear. So you're going to take a big U and make sure to go all the way to the top of the line you drew and come back down. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you have nice big ears for the bunny. And you're going to do smaller U shapes on the inside of the bunny's ear. So just repeat that, make sure you have the line in the middle, and keep going again on the other side. And once you do that, you can erase the lines here. Now for the bunny's face, we can do a bunch of different things with the bunny's face. So first you can draw the eyes about halfway down the bunny's face, 2 circles. And then for the nose, there are different types of noses you can draw. You could do a triangle nose like this, or a heart-shaped nose, or a circle nose. So you can pick any of those noses you want. I'm going to do a circle here and draw underneath the eyes. And for the mouth of the bunny, you're going to take 2 U shapes, both of them starting in the center of the nose shape that you drew, and come down and make a U, and make another U next to it so that both the shapes are touching. And the bunny can have teeth or a tongue or whatever you want. So you can do a bunny with 2 little rectangle teeth sticking out, or maybe a bunny with 1 rectangle tooth sticking out, or even a bunny with his tongue sticking out if he's feeling a little funky today. So I'm going to do a little tongue sticking out for our bunny. So a little U shape with a line down the middle. And then we have our bunny. So our bunny needs to be holding his carrot, right? So where are we going to put his paws? So for his paws, we're going to take the scrap piece of paper, the little paper we have here, and we're going to take 3 fingers to make 1 paw right next to each other. And we're going to make circle shapes around the size of our fingers. So we have 2 little paws, and we'll cut them out and stick them on top of the bunny's carrot. So the paws will go here and here, so it looks like he's holding them. So now that we know what the bunny's going to look like, let's get started drawing him. Okay, so let's get started actually drawing our bunny. So I have my half piece of paper and my circular thing to trace around. So here I have a lid, and I have it slightly less than halfway down the paper. I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw a nice circle around it. So this lid will help me make a nice smooth shape. I'm going to move that lid, and I'm going to draw the bunny's carrot underneath the bunny's face. So we're going to do a V shape right here, connect that V, and then just some squiggly shapes for the green leafy part. And then I'm going to take this corner of the paper and draw a smooth curve up to the bunny's head. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Now the bunny's body is behind the carrot, so we're going to jump over this leafy part and finish the line down here. So it looks like he's behind the carrot. Now we're going to do the bunny's ears. So like I said before, we're going to draw a line up to the corner here and another line up to the corner here. We're going to put a 1 finger space in between the ears. So make a mark on this side and this side of your finger. And from this mark here, we're going to start making a big U shape that goes around the line we did here. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. So big U shape. And repeat that on the inside of the bunny's ear. So now we have our U shapes and we can erase the line on the inside. So we have the bunny's ears now. Now we're going to do the bunny's face. So come about halfway down the circle, that's the bunny's face, and draw 2 circles next to each other. And fill them in, that'll be the bunny's eyes. And I'm going to do a heart-shaped nose this time. So pick whatever nose shape you want that I showed before, and draw your nose underneath the bunny's eyes, right in the middle. Now we're going to do the bunny's mouth. So a U shape here, a U shape here, and I'm going to have my bunny sticking his tongue out because he's a funny guy. So he's sticking his tongue out, and we're going to give our bunny whiskers now. So first you need 3 dots on this part here, and another 3 dots on the other side, and we're going to do 3 whiskers on each side. So the whiskers are just straight lines. So 1, 2, 3, and then another 1, 2, 3. So we have most of our bunny. Now we need to do his paws. So for his paws, we're going to put this paper aside for a bit, and I'm going to take our scrap piece of paper, and like I said before, take 3 fingers and take about the size of your fingers, just mark around them 2 times because you need 2 paws. And using these marks, you can use these marks to make your circle shapes. That'll be the size of your paws. Now, we can do 3 lines on these paws to make them look like he has little fingers that he's holding the carrot with. And we can actually outline our paws. So I'm going to take a black marker to outline. And we're gonna just trace around his paws. All right, so now that we have his paws, we're going to cut them out. So take your scissors and carefully cut around his little paws. We don't want to slice his fingers off because he needs to be able to hold his carrot. I have a friend who has a pet bunny, but her bunny doesn't actually like carrots. So I wonder if any of you guys have pet bunnies. Do your bunnies like carrots? I heard that they think that they're too sweet, but maybe your bunnies have sweet tooths. I have a sweet tooth too, so I can't blame them. All right, so your paws are all cut out. Now let's get back to our main bunny so we can finish him up. So put your paws aside where you remember where you put them. And we're going to use our black marker to outline the rest of our bunny. So I'm going to outline his nose, his mouth, little dots on his whiskers. Outline our big U shape. Make sure to not outline the line in the center of the U shape. We should have erased that before, but in case you didn't. Then we're going to outline the carrot, our big triangle here. Green bit, and finally the bunny's body. So again, make sure to jump over the section of the carrot that the bunny's body is behind, and then you can erase all these pencil lines. Okay, so we can also give our bunny a fun background. So for our background, we can give a couple different kinds of patterns for the background. You can do a bunch of circles in the background, or a bunch of squares, or a bunch of triangles, or even stripes, whatever you want to do. So you can pick any combination of colors you want that goes together. So color combinations you can use are like red and pink, blue and purple, yellow and orange. You can use any of those combinations. So I'm going to use pink and red. So for my shapes, I'm going to use marker, and then for the background color, I'm going to use the crayons. So my shapes are going to be red. So I'm going to use red marker, and then my background color is going to be pink. So I'm going to use a pink crayon. So let me draw my shapes. I'm going to use circles. So you can spread out your pattern in the background. Make sure your pattern doesn't go onto the bunny's body. All right, I'm done with my circles, and I can color in the pink background. So I'm going to take my pink crayon, and I'm going to start coloring here. Again, make sure you're not getting onto the bunny's body or the bunny's carrot, because if you're going to eat a nice fresh carrot and suddenly your carrot turned pink, I would be a little suspicious of what happened there. Make sure you're coloring nice and evenly and everything is covered so you don't have empty spaces in your coloring. Alright, now I'm done with my background. We can start coloring the bunny. So our bunny's gonna have pink ears, so I still have my pink. So I'm gonna color in the inside of his ears. So those are his ears. And then we can color in his nose. We can give him a pink nose. And a pink tongue. If you gave him a tongue, if you gave him teeth, his teeth are going to be white, obviously. If he had pink teeth, that would be quite interesting. And if you want, you can give him little pink cheeks, so little circles right next to his whiskers. Like this. And then we all know what color a carrot is, right? So I'm going to take the orange crayon for the carrot, and I'm going to start coloring in the main part of the carrot. And for the green part of the carrot, obviously I'm going to take my green crayon. So he gets some nice leafy greens in with his sugary carrot snack. Alright, now our bunny is getting some vegetables in him, right? So now we can give him his paws so he can actually hold his carrot. So take the paws that you cut out earlier and you're going to arrange them like this. So one paw above the top of the carrot and another above the bottom pointy bit of the carrot. And it's okay if your paws sort of overlap the bunny's face, because you can just imagine he's bringing his paws up to his face because he wants to eat the carrot so badly. So now that you know where you're going to put your paws, you're going to take your glue stick and glue your paws on. So just don't put too much glue, just enough to be able to make it stick. And make sure you cover the entire back of the paw so it sticks properly. We're going to stick our first paw on here and press down over the whole paw so all the glue sticks down. We're going to do the same thing with the other paw. And cover the back of it with your glue. And again, we're going to put it down here at the bottom and press it down so that it sticks. So for a couple seconds, hold it down. And then there you have it. You have your little bunny with his carrot snack. So I hope you guys had fun with this drawing.
Hey friends, this is Mrs. J. Did you guys think that it was me doing the lesson with you guys? No, that was my daughter, Miss J, doing the lesson. She saw me doing some bunny lessons for other grades and she very badly wanted to do a bunny lesson with you guys. I hope you guys had fun making this bunny with her. So after you're done, I would like you guys to upload your finished work on to Seesaw or Clever, whatever your class uses. And I would like to see how this turned out. So email me your finished work so that way I can see, and as well as Miss J also can see how it turned out. Okay, so till we meet next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.